Hello, ladies. Happy Friday. I'm out on my walk late today. I got my hubby with me. Um, did I even get you?
Yeah, you did.
And the dog, of course. I wanted to hop on today because it's this happened to me yesterday. I created this and I want to talk to you about it because I've been so on fire with my comp prep and so excited and talking to you guys about how much I love it and all that stuff. And I do love it. And yesterday, so my carbs got dropped to 75 and I was like, okay, I got this. I'm excited. Da, da, da. Well, yesterday I ended up eating 110 carbs, which are like that's 85, 95, 105, 35 over, right? And this is the point is if you're gonna have days where you're just not so perfect. And a lot of times I think that when we have those days, it's like I don't want to say shaming, but yeah, like shaming, like we feel like failures. We feel like, oh, we're not doing this or why can't I do this or all those feelings can show up. I don't know if they do for you, but sometimes they show up for me. And I was noticing that I was feeling that a little bit last night and I was like, man, I just suck. Like I thought I could tell like I was super excited for this. What happened? I was more cravey. I was eating like stupid crap. Like I didn't even use it on something good. It was just like, oh, there were five crackers well, there was a lot more crackers in the pantry. Um, but I was like cravey. And so I was eating my daughter's crackers and had a couple bites of the chocolate covered pineapple. And before you know it, I'm like, and then I was like, screw it. I just want to go get sushi, which we ended up not doing. Um, but that's where my mindset was. And I just want this is the thing. Just because I didn't have the most perfect day yesterday doesn't mean it ruined the last 7 weeks of progress. So I've probably had two really really bad. I don't want to say bad, but like when we went and had Mexican food, I ended up being like, you guys, I was like 100 grams over on my fats. That's 900 calories. Even though it was like our cheat meal, I'm not supposed to do that. Um, and what happened with that is I gained my pound back that I had lost, and I just barely. So we were in Vegas. So that was the 17th of August. So that was like a month ago. Hi, Marnay. It's taken me a month to lose that again, even though I've been like pretty on point with my macros since then and my workouts. But I just want you to know, like, even though I'm excited and I love working out and I'm excited for this journey, we're human and we're going to have days where we fall off. We're going to have days where we're not so perfect, um, which it is actually perfect because it gives you feedback. It gives you the opportunity to go, okay, what happened yesterday? Like what was going on that I decided to go into the behaviors that I know are not serving my outcome. So yesterday it wasn't like anything major. Um, I was a little bit tired. I just went into like, okay, I was a little bit tired. What was going on? I was feeling off about um, a decision that I had made in something else, and so it just kind of spiraled. So my emotional patterns go into carbs, right? And I know this about myself. So usually I keep it out. So what did I ended up doing? I ate like five of my daughter's crackers and it just kept like staring at me and I kept being tempted by it. And so I was like, okay. So I took her cracker box and put it up in her room in her dresser drawer. So when she comes home, she's gonna be like, why are my crackers in my dresser drawer? But it's because it was staring at me in the face and I was just like, I can't, like, I'm just mindlessly going and eating those. So the behavior, changing your behaviors, it's like, hey, this is happening. I keep going to this. this is not serving me. So what do I get to do about it? Right? So I got to get it out of, like, I'm not going to go up to her bedroom and pull the crackers out of her dresser drawer. They're hers. Right? And so I got to do something that would support and align to the outcome that I wanted. Also, today, it's like, you know what? You just get back up, you go do your regimen, you go do your workouts, you do what you're supposed to do. Today we were up later. We slept in, and so that's telling me like our body's requiring more recovery, right? And that's okay. But we have a deadline. And so it's like, okay, we've got 5 weeks. We know it's going to be a little more in the grind. And we were prepared for it. Like maybe we didn't know what we didn't know. I didn't know what I didn't know because I haven't ever done this before. And so I'm just noticing these things. And that's where I want you to understand with your mindset that you're going to have days where you are not perfect at your diet, where you are not perfect at your workouts, where you are not feeling high vibe and on top of the world. And that's part of it. That's part of the process. And it doesn't mean my phone's going off. It doesn't mean that you're a failure. It just means, okay, let's take a look at it and go, okay, what's going on and what do I get to do to align to the outcome that I want? Okay, we're talking about aligning this month. I'm so excited for our training that we're going to be going through on alignment. You guys, it will change your life. It will change your life if you can stop and ask questions as you're going through sabotage, which sabotage still serves you in some other way. But when we're going through sabotage, we get to change. If we want a different outcome, we get to consciously change the behaviors that we are creating. And that's going to take work. It does take effort. It does take you stopping and questioning and changing what you're doing. So I just want you to know that I love you. And if you feel like you keep falling off, it's just about coming back and looking at what is the outcome? What is going on? What do I want to create a win-win solution for myself? Maybe if you're consistently, let's say you're consistently not hitting your protein. Okay, what's going on? Like, is it hard for me to eat? What do I get to do? I'm just using that as an example because I know that's a big thing when we first start. What do I get to do to help myself hit my goal, which at the beginning, a lot of times it is getting in protein shakes, like adding protein powder to your stuff. That's not a long-term thing. You will change. You will get hungry. I'm telling you right now, I don't want just a protein shake for my food. I want actual food because I'm hungry. But when I first started, I wasn't hungry enough to eat 5 or 6 meals. I wasn't hungry enough to eat 30 grams of protein every time I ate. And so it's like, how do you bridge the gap to get to your aligned outcome? What do you get to do? And it's trial and error, you guys. If something's working for 3 days and then you fall off on day 4, it's like, oh, okay, now what do I get to do? Like you're always adjusting and creating new pathways to get to where you want. If something's not working, you get to adjust and create new pathways. So just know that it's part of the process. You're not alone. It's okay. Forgive yourself. Don't be ashamed because those are all the things that are going to keep holding you back. And you just start fresh at this meal, at this workout, at this moment in time. And you just start aligning like, how do I get to feel good? How do I get to feel better? How do I get to like just asking the questions, like not why do I feel like crap? It's like, how do I get to, I'm feeling crappy. What do I get to do in this moment to feel good? Maybe it's take a bath. Maybe it's whatever it is. Okay. It could be anything. Listen to it and take that action step. So, oh, Renee, I love you. I hope you guys have a fantastic Friday. And I believe we have our Zoom workout on Sunday. I still get to double check that. I haven't checked into any of my business stuff yet. So it's in the events calendar in our Facebook group. So if you guys are available to work out on Sunday, meet me in the Zoom room and we will have our workout. So, all right, you guys have a fantastic Friday and goodbye.